Hello.
Hello.
Is anyone here? I will wait. They're notifying viewers that we're live.
Oh, cool. Oops. I think, okay, that's saved.
All right, I'm gonna turn up the volume. Okay, there's some people coming.
Yay.
Yay. All right, I'll hang back here for a minute just to make sure everyone's on.
Okay. Do you
I think we're good.
want us to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think
Okay,
so.
cool. Thank you guys.
Okay,
for being
people are
here.
coming. Yay.
Awesome. Yay, we've never been on TikTok Live before. This is really, really exciting. Thank you, Having a Party and Clik for, trusting us to handle this little episode here of the 2023 Teachable Moments. I'm Alyssa from Tweet Parties in Geneva, Illinois. This is May from Bounce with the Bryces and Rainbow Tree Balloons in Downers Grove, Illinois. Rachel with Sugar Fox Party in Yorkville, Illinois. I'm not sure if you caught the little blurb of Instagram Live we just did, but we are all within like 30 minutes driving of each other. We actually met at Float back in 2021. So we were Instagram friends, just kind of needing help with a few things, asking each other questions. And Float was coming up, and I think I talked some of you guys into going.
Yeah, I talked us into it. I was like, I want to go to Float, but I'm new at balloons. I don't know anybody. I don't want to show up alone. And so Alyssa was like kind enough to like connect us all, and so we had a little group of balloon friends.
Maybe selfish too, because I didn't want to go alone, right?
Yeah.
So we actually met for lunch, at registration, and basically became like fast friends. So we've always kind of had that community over competition like mentality. We literally and figuratively float each other business pretty much regularly, weekly. We've helped each other with installs.
We talk every day. We
Yeah.
have talked every day
Since
since
Float.
Pretty much.
We're like all just, I think Alyssa said this, but we're like just like all less than 45 minutes outside of Chicago. So we're close, and we're close to the city, but none of us are like in the city proper.
And we're like far enough away that we have our own clientele, but
Yeah.
we can also go help each other. So it's really awesome. I highly encourage you guys to find some friends around you. It makes life a lot more fun, especially in the balloon world.
Yes.
So now fast forward to 2023, and Rachel had designed a foil balloon a couple of years back, right?
Yes.
The denim balloon, if you've been on our website, burstpartyco.com. And she kind of just didn't want to take that journey alone anymore, right?
It's a lot of work to
Yeah.
run a business. I also have a full-time job and a family, and so this balloon I made sat in my basement for 2 years because I just didn't have the energy to do anything with it. And so I kept telling these girls we should combine forces, we should make more balloons, we should do
And
this.
we were sort of like, I don't know if we want to do that. But anyways, here we are, we did it, and that's what brought Burst Party Co. So we're super excited, like I said, to be here. We're actually, primarily using Clik products today, but we're going to be using our 40-inch iridescent Starburst to
show you guys
a little bit. A little closer. We'll show you these guys.
Wow.
Look at those. They're like true iridescent, not just silver. So we love them.
These are the only iridescent Starbursts on the market right now. They're available at Having a Party. I believe they still have some in stock, so grab them up while you can. We're going to be using these today, and
so we're also going to talk a lot about Clik. Clik has a wide range of tools, so we're probably not going to talk about every single one, but we've used Clik for a lot of different types of installs. So I would say mainly what they're good for is very large ceiling installs. So what Clik has is magnet systems. So if you have a mag pole, which I'll show you this guy here, this is a great way to get your balloons up to a tall ceiling without a ladder. So it's also great to test out ceilings too. So if you go to a site visit and you want to know if the ceiling has magnetic points, you can bring your mag pole and you can check to see if there's magnetic like touch points in the ceiling to use. We'll talk about if there isn't, that there's a solution for that as well. But it's a really great tool so that you don't have to be getting up and down on a ladder a million times. It saves you energy.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I just want to say something too. That when I walk into a site visit with this mag pole, people like automatically take you more serious. They're like, "Whoa, what is this contraption?" Like, and they're just ready to spend money at that point because they feel like whether you know what you're doing or not. Because let's be honest, we all are kind of just figuring it out. They're just ready for it.
And like when you say like ceiling, like people are like they're wowed by that. Like that is something that you can totally charge extra for. Whether you're getting on a ladder, getting a scissor lift, or using the mag pole, like people are impressed. It doesn't matter how you got it up there, and the mag pole is by far and away the easiest.
So it's an investment. So this is a tool. It's going to cost a little bit of money, but I would say that if you needed a tall ladder, it's about the same price, maybe even less, to do this, and you're going to be doing less work if you use this. So work smarter, not harder. So we'll show you a little bit about like how we're going to use this later, but just wanted to touch on this guide tool. So so you can use that for, I don't want to drop it. You can use that for your large ceiling installs. Clik also has a lot of magnets that you can use just on things like a garage door. So if you have like an outside install, you can throw a Clik magnet on there. It's going to really hold sturdy outside in the wind. Car dealerships always have fun stuff hanging from the ceiling, so those are a great option as well. Clik also has loop line. Do we have some?
Yes.
We have a little bit here. Loop line, we're probably not going to show you exactly how to use this tonight, but it's great for if you're doing helium letter installs.
Yep.
So it's a great way to measure out your balloon installs with the loop line.
You guys, people are asking where they can purchase the pole.
Having a party.
This one that Rachel was just talking about, this is the medium-sized one, so they come in small, medium, and large. I would say the small one probably,
Isn't going to give you
if you're going to invest in it, like Rachel said, like, because they are a little bit of an investment, like, you should probably at least get the medium to start and then, work your way up if you feel like you need the larger one.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you how to use this. I'll talk a little bit more about the specific magnets, but with the pole, also, you will need to purchase, so the pole comes just like this, and then you also need to purchase this little contraption,
called
which is
the mag
mover. So this is really like what makes the Clik system work. So this just like threads into the top of the mag pole, and then this is what we're going to use to like put the magnets up and pull them down. So we're going to show you exactly how to use this and each of the different types of magnets as well. So yes.
They also have different attachments. We don't have the double mag mover to show you tonight, but that's really great if
I
you're
think
installing.
Deshay talked about that on her.
Yeah.
You guys taught her.
Live, she did. She talked about that. So that's great if you are trying to hang something even. So there's kind of like 2 attachment points. So when you hang it, they're going to be evenly placed. But we're just going to show you the one tonight. Should we talk more about like just some of the magnets? And things like
Well,
that?
let me talk about a couple of things that we like to hang with the Clik system, and then I'm going to show you some of the different products that they have. So a couple of things that we really like to hang. The first one being aerial fringe. So you can definitely hang this with Clik. We are in Alyssa's store right now, and she hangs this fringe seasonally to kind of just jazz up her store a little bit. These are actually handmade by a custom, or a local vendor that she makes them custom. Her company is called Back Fringe Designs. You can find her on Etsy, look up Back Fringe Designs. And she can customize colors. She does ship nationwide, so if you guys are looking for fringe, they're an awesome addition. And again, like, if you want to make that money, like, that's another one that you can just upsell, and people are like, whoa, so cool. So fringe, you can definitely hang with Clik. The other thing that we have hung is disco balls. So disco ball balloons, but also actual disco balls. If you're trying to put them in with a garland or something, you can use the Clik system. I'll talk about the magnets again in a second. They do hold 10 pounds. You can use 2 if you need it to be a little bit stronger, and put 2 pieces of monofilament to make it be like 20 pounds. So that would be like for the bigger disco balls. That's another thing. The third thing is signage. So sometimes for larger events, you might have custom signage that you're not only hanging from backdrops, but you might want to hang from like the ceiling, you can use Clik for that. And you know, retail to applications would also be another situation where Clik would come into play for signage, like grocery stores and things like that. So if you ever work with clients, that's like a top tip you can give them. Like, oh, have you ever used the Clik system? And people might not, you know about it. I was actually just talking to a florist yesterday, and I was telling her about it, and she was like, "Wow, you know, that's so cool. Like, I would love to learn more about that." So, you know, again, if you're not working in the industry, shout them out to having a party and have them get the Clik system. So yeah, so those are some things we like to hang. The last thing we like to hang are, of course, burst particle starbursts, and that's what we're going to kind of talk about today. So of course you can hang just one starburst, and that looks pretty badass.
You guys, wow. Take a moment for the prisms of color
Can we
that you
just
can
have
see
a
on this
moment for
iridescent.
this? Can we just have a moment?
These are 40-inch
Wow.
starbursts. We have a couple of design options available at havinaparty.com, and we're coming out with some new designs soon that you will see debuted at Float. But again, you can hang these just by themselves. Like, how cool would these look in, you know, a ballroom or whatever? You need to fill some space. Hang some starbursts, hang them at different levels. Frozen theme, perfect.
Yeah.
Space theme, like these are just great. And again, hanging something from a ceiling costs more money. Makes
Oh, they're
more money.
asking what the name of the fringe company was.
It is Back Fringe Designs.
Back Fringe Designs.
Yes.
Because we all know I'm not tying all these
Yeah, and
pieces
she,
to
got time for
a
that. Her I think we've all used her, and her prices are honestly very reasonable for the time that I know these.
It takes a long time. And
She
they're
does
great.
offer do-it-yourself aerial kits also, so if you need like certain colors, you can get them, all the strips like cut with the fencing stuff ready to go, which also makes it faster for you, so.
And I mean, you guys might make them yourself, but I mean, honestly, like I said, I think really time is money, right? Like, you're
Yeah.
getting them from her. And you can reuse them. Like, Alyssa has these in her like brand colors, but then also like seasonal colors. So she switches them out, and you can use them for events, and it's a great upsell. I know Confetti Castle also recently started doing a lot of fringe, and that's a big upsell for her. So I just think like anything that you can hang from the ceiling, again, like
It's drama.
just a
It's
money
dramatic.
maker. Like, it's
Yeah.
a money maker, and it just elevates your business because people are wowed by it. But yeah, so thank you for that question. But
Yeah.
anyway, back to the starburst. So you can hang them individually, but we're gonna show you some other ways that you can hang them today too, including like putting them together to make a little bit more of a dramatic statement. So we're gonna show you that in a couple minutes.
Should we start by showing how to properly inflate?
I would talk about the Clik products really quick.
Oh, yeah,
Is that
right.
okay?
Yeah.
Here, I'll come so we can
That's
see
already
them.
for us. Let's do that.
We got a lot to cover,
Clik
ladies.
has a couple different magnets. So these ones are like they're mini magnets, and these are good for 3 pounds. So these would be perfect to hang like the stuff we're showing you today. So we're going to show you how to hang the starburst and a pop drop. None of these things are going to weigh more than 3 pounds, and these are a little bit cheaper. So
Affordable. They're affordable.
So, you know, if you're hanging it like in somebody's house, for example, or something that you really don't want to go back for, like you're not going to miss out the cost as much as these guys, which these are the 10-pound magnets. These come in 2 colors, so black and white. And like I said, if you needed to hang like a disco ball, for example, you could put like 2 of these on the ceiling, right? And then you'd have this attached to the disco ball, and now you're hanging 20 pounds instead of just 10. So all of these are available at Having a Party. Those are just some of the magnets. These are another just like variation. I believe these are also for 10
They're
pounds.
10 pounds,
yeah.
yeah.
So just like another type. But we're gonna show you how to put these into the mag pole in a little bit. And other products we have here, the mag mover, like we talked about. So you're gonna need this with your mag pole in order to do any type of click stuff. And then these are just like the stretchy balloon tape. So very similar to like a U-Glue product, also very comparable. And I think also
Super
comparable.
strong, super
comparable in
stretchy.
price. So if you're attaching like foils together, that would be great. And
Loop
then this is the
line.
loop line.
I think the Having a Party crew talked about this last night, so we won't
Yeah.
get too far
I
into
always
it,
think like
but-
Clik, oh, magnets, but they have so many
Yeah.
products for the balloon industry that it's amazing.
This is like another one that, I mean, honestly is just like ingenious. So you put these on the bottom of like foil tabs so you're not ripping them when you're tying, you know, either magnets or like monofilament
ribbon
or
or-
ribbon.
yeah.
They're just like reinforcing it. So have you ever, I mean, I know this has been like one of my
What?
disaster moments.
Binder.
When you're outside, you have a helium
Oh,
bouquet,
yes.
it's windy, and one just like rips off because the tab
Yeah.
ripped off. Like I've had that happen twice, and it's just like, oh.
The worst.
So these would prevent that from happening. So yeah, so those are some of the products. And before we actually show you like the install for today, we want to show you how to properly inflate the starburst. So I'm gonna kind of
Yes.
hand it off to Alyssa.
Here, I'll come a little closer so you can see.
So our iridescent starbursts are 12-point stars. You don't have to use all of them. I know Lily from Creative Heart Studio, thank you Lily, did a really cute New Year's Eve setup just yesterday and posted it on her Instagram. She did like one of our 12-point stars and then broke some up into like 3s or 5s or something along those lines. So you can kind of mix and match, do whatever you want. We think they're super impactful when they are in the full 40-inch 12-point stars.
Like these here.
Yeah. But before inflating them, we do actually tie 2 of them together, pre-inflation. You just want to remember to not tie them like too close. Like you don't want to get this close because they're going to be like too tight. There's like too much tension when you go to twist them. Especially for the columns that we're going to make, you're going to have to kind of twist it around the pole, so we don't want it to like snap off or anything. And then we are also going to show you how we inflate with like all 3 different pumps. We know there's always like, you know, pump wars in the balloon world, but like honestly, tried and true. These are all my pumps right here. I also have the dual air.
Yeah.
Premium
So many
This
pumps.
is a premium content video, but hey, if you guys want to sponsor us someday, we would love it.
We'll talk about all your pumps.
Yeah. But seriously, tried and true, the pink pump. I mean, I've had it since I started in like May of 2020. The Premium Foil Pro. This one is awesome because you can leave it on like continuously. It also stops like filling the balloon like once it's full. So like if you have employees and things like that, if they're filling it, you know, like they'll do foil balloons like and they pop them all the time because they fill them with too much air. So that is like a major perk of this inflator. And then the Air Force, Rachel and I both like prefer using this one.
It's
actually.
a workhorse, yeah.
Yeah, we just like love the Air Force. You can take the 5-inch on and off, so you can use it just for 12-inch, but for foil, like inflating the star points, we put this on top of it, and they just blow right up. And you can get all of these pumps at heavenaparty.com also, so don't forget about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna inflate this on the pink pump. So I don't use a straw or anything. I know a lot of people do. I just kind of slide it over the valve.
So easy.
And then, see, look how pretty that is. Something else we wanted to touch on is just making sure you're sealing the valve right here. I know they're like self-seal, but we always kind of just give it like a little bit of a pinch.
And kind of fold it over just so it.
Extra, yeah, I don't
There you
want
go.
to do that, but thanks, Rachel.
That's what I do.
I'm gonna start doing that because obviously it's important. But yes, so super easy. Pinch that, fold it over, right on over, look at that.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be ready to twist once we inflate them. So this is your Premium Foil Pro. Oh. See how it's like continuous? Stopped inflating with air though. I kind of left it in there and it just like stopped, which is really
Yes.
cool.
The other thing I like about the Foil Pro is that it comes out cold always. So like, I know I'm not really that familiar with the Air Force, but the pink pump I know for sure. Like after
Gets
a while,
hot.
like, it gets a little bit warm,
Yeah.
you know? And like you're like, ooh, and that can also like damage the valve and you know lead to inflation issues. But the foil inflator just always comes out cold. So
Yeah.
you feel it getting like warm, but it doesn't come out the nozzle like warm.
Someone said they love the idea of tying the 2 together before inflation.
Totally.
Full transparency, like I just learned about that yesterday.
Well, we're like obsessed with it. And we
I love
inflated,
it, though.
Like, all of these. Yeah, we're not here to like exaggerate anything.
No.
But we like inflated some of these Starbursts, and it's awesome. So thanks, Rachel, for discovering this.
Yes, thank
All
you,
right,
Instagram.
I love using the Air Force because this 5-inch nozzle is just like so small, and I feel like it gets
Oh, here,
right
I'll
in
come
there.
closer. Whoa.
And then give it a little pinch. I hope you got a good angle of me right now, Rachel. I'm
Look at that.
teasing.
Instagram husband style.
Yeah, right.
Way up high.
That's good. All right, perfect.
Beautiful.
Pinch. All right, and then let's see here. Uh-oh. I know.
All right, so you spin those together.
And then obviously, let's give them a little twist. And then this star point, or first, I don't know why I'm calling star point. We actually always call them starbursts. But this one's actually gonna go on the top of a puffin drop.
Yes. So if you, I think we mentioned we're doing a New Year's Eve install.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we did, but iridescent starburst, New Year's Eve. I mean, great timing, right?
Pop and drops. So pretty.
All right, should we move this out of the window?
Yeah, so we'll move the table and then we'll kind of show you how we're gonna build some of the columns and how to hang stuff. All right, here we go.
All right.
We'll get our base out here.
So they're gonna be making this beautiful column first.
So this was a base, Alyssa just had this base. You can obviously watch videos on how to make these.
No, it just appeared in my store.
It appears out of a lampstand box from Target. It's not like it.
Yeah, me too. Now this is like before.
Oh, we
I
have
knew
some
about
questions.
lamp-
Hold on, we have questions about the pumps. So we had 3 different types of pumps that we were using. So the Air Force is the white one here. And then this one was the premium Conwin foil inflator. So this one, I mean, I do love this one, but this one really is, it's only for foils and that's it. So if you do a lot of foils, like we do a lot of starbursts, so it's great. But if you don't do a lot of foils, like probably not worth the investment. And then this is just your basic Amazon pink pump. And then the other pump that we talked about was the premium Conwin dual inflator. It's the blue one. But these are all on Having a Party's website. So if you just go to havingaparty.com and search for like inflators, they'll all come up. So good question.
Yeah, those are great questions. Thank you for asking. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do, we had just mentioned you can do your trusty old lampstand, depending on where you're putting it. If you make your own bases and wanna put the weight, like if you're gonna do it outside, I would highly suggest not using a lampstand.
We're in Chicago, so we're not celebrating New Year's Eve outside.
Yes, right, exactly. But for future things, but yes, good point, we will not be outside. But yeah, so basically, as long as the stars are like twisted fully, all you really need to do, I'll kind of go over here so you can see it better, is take like 2 of them and just twist them, just like you would latex, and then give it a little bit of a push. I'm not gonna push it down too far, I feel like the other one I kind of squished down. And it gives it a little bit more like voluptuousness.
Keep adding them. We do like 5 or 6.
5 or 6. And these are awesome. Like, I mean, we didn't talk about this earlier, but these are a great alternative for clients that can't have latex. So like schools, hospitals, some churches, things like that. And also, these are just a more expensive column, you guys. So I'm all about the money and making the money for your business. And these, I mean, we kind of talked about in our market, we would probably sell these for between like 175 to like 250, 275. This will cost you, if you buy a lamp and you buy the Starburst from Having a Party, it'll probably cost you about $40 in material to make these. You can sell them for 200. I mean, that's a great return on investment.
And how fast did she?
Yeah, it's like literally the easiest thing ever. And
The
clients,
thing is inflating.
yeah, clients are gonna be like so impressed. Like, just wait until we have this done and we show you with the shimmer wall. Like, awesome.
Bam. Okay, so, and then for the top point, like Starburst, whatever, we're gonna use 2 rubber bands. You just put it on one of the points, and then you're gonna go over one to the other star.
where are the stands from? So this stand that we're using right now is actually like a homemade stand. But you can use lamp stands, right? So we use Target or Walmart lamps, just the cheapest lamps. Or you can make your own bases like this. You can just get a piece of wood, or I use paver bases from Home Depot. And then you can buy flanges from Having a Party, and you just screw them or nail, liquid nail them into the base, and they stay. So here's the finished product of 2 columns. Look how cute that looks, like with the shimmer wall. I mean, if you sold this together with the shimmer wall, you could be looking at $500 to $700 just for this right here, and that was like the easiest thing in the entire world. So
Literally.
awesome. So now we're gonna show you a similar thing, but with the Clik Clik.
All right. So we opted to do 3 of these because of our setup, and we just feel like it's like a good amount, right? Things are good in odd numbers. So again, just make sure that your starburst is like fully twisted. You don't want anything falling apart. Just weave them in and out of each other. And then we're just using rubber bands. So same thing as the top of the column. We're putting a rubber band over one star point and then onto the other one. So see how they're like fully connected, embracing each other.
Don't sleep on the rubber bands, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A game
Best thing
changer.
ever.
Yeah. Throw this guy on.
Perfect. Look at that, right?
I think we
So
can
cute.
Yeah, let's hang it.
hang it.
So basically this is the same thing as the column, but it's just together with rubber bands, and now we're gonna make it a ceiling install with Clik Clik products.
All right, so we use monofilament, fishing line, fishing wire, whatever. We were told by one of the trainings at Float that you're supposed to call it monofilament because it's more professional.
Yes.
So we're just gonna weave it into one of these. We could have used loop line, and honestly, we probably should have, but we prepped these already, and yes, so this is what we're using. But loop line is so easy because the loops are already there. You just slide it right into the magnet.
Yeah.
Right onto the magnet. and
So
you're
this
done
is
with
just, you
hang
want to talk about how it's just like attached, like it's just tied on to the top. So you see how the Clik Clik magnets have like the little, like a key ring on them, and then we just tied the monofilament onto that. So we're gonna attach those.
All right. We had the pole.
All right.
Alrighty.
Get closer so they can see.
Totally.
Diane, Alyssa will be the pole master.
I'm the mag
Alyssa
model
loves the
this
pole.
evening.
The pole today.
oh yeah,
Work that
gosh.
pole, Alyssa.
All
So,
right.
there's like a point on the magnet, and you're just gonna want to kind of slide that in. You're at a better angle than me. On here, and so the hook kind of just hangs to the side. And
Like
that's
you'll
how-
know when it's in, right? Because it's like flush with that. Are you showing it? Good.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're showing it. Fabulous. All right. So then, did you guys talk about the mag pole that you're supposed to go from the top?
No, we didn't talk about that.
Okay, so let's see. I want to make sure you guys can see this okay. There on this mag pole, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these like extension points rather. So you're supposed to start with the top one. You just kind of push that button, and I know it's hard to see. We will show you with the next one. Don't worry.
You want to extend the top section as far as it can go first. You don't want to start from the bottom section because if you need more height, you have to lower it all the way back down and then do the next section. So you want to go from the top section down when you're doing.
Okay, so up here in Alyssa's ceiling, we already tested where the magnetic points are, but some things you can look for in your jobs are vents, lighting tracks, air walls, the rims of canned lighting like this. So any of that stuff can be magnetic, but you can see they just put it up on the vent and
It's so bright.
ta-da!
I've got like the worst fluorescent lights going on here. See? So this is hanging
like
there.
that.
So
I'm showing
cute.
you vertical right now, but we're gonna show you horizontal in a second.
So if you have a tall ceiling, I mean, you could do like 6 of these together and it's just like a huge
yeah.
thing.
Fill that space. Where can I get the poll from? Havinaparty.com, baby.
That's a party.
Everything that we're sharing tonight, you can get at Having a Party. Having a Party.
I love my Magpul. Yes, we love our Magpuls too. So easy.
And then we hung it to the
Yeah, I think it was it back here further or forward? I guess it's probably fine. Okay, sorry guys.
trying to get it perfect.
I was trying to get it in the spot that we tested for our display. But that's the beauty of it, is you can just move it around. I mean, this is like so much better than going up and down a ladder
Yes,
though,
like I'm not
honestly.
even sweating.
Like think about, I mean, this is 10 foot, so you need at least like an 8-foot ladder to get up here. I mean, you're not gonna get up here with a 6-foot ladder, and this is just so much easier, so. This is life, as somebody said in the comments. So here, we're showing you like a different way that you can hang it.
I can't see right now.
You're almost on it.
Okay.
Yep. There you go.
You were on the light. Yeah,
There you go.
There we go. Is that the spot?
Yep, that's the spot we had it. So look how cute that looks. You got your columns, shimmer wall, hanging starbursts, amazing.
Yes.
Um,
Put the topper on the pop and drop and show.
Or do you guys want to talk really quick about the double-sided one if we don't have a magnet?
Here, let me show this real
Oh,
quick.
yeah, great.
So you're like, okay, great, but I don't have a magnet on the ceiling. Like, what do I do? So Clik has this click and stick material, and sorry, we just have one. But what it is it's magnetic on this side, and then there is a 3M adhesive on this side. So what you would do is, if you have the Magpul, and a magnet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So you'll have obviously probably a heavier magnet than this guy. So you would put the magnet side on here. You would take off obviously the adhesive cover, lift this up to the ceiling. You'd place it
Well,
on the
extend
ceiling.
it.
Extend it. You'd place it up to the ceiling, stick the adhesive part to your non-magnetic ceiling. And you'd want to, once it's stuck up there, move the Magpul to this side and kind of give it a little push. Then you're gonna wanna move the Magpul to this side.
Just to like stick it up
Just
there.
to really get it stuck there. Now, Clik does advise that if you use this product, that you let it cure for 72 hours before you hang from it. So that's a long time. That's 3 days, right? So you might want to tell your client that if they want this done, that they're going to need 3 days to kind of adhere to the surface. And obviously, that's probably going to stay on their ceiling. So just something to talk about with your client. If they really want something from the ceiling,
And you don't have magnets. This would only be if you did not have a magnetic.
so that's the option for that.
Yeah. The other thing is drop ceilings are usually magnetic. So like if you're doing like an office install for like a Christmas party or something, those sections in between the drop ceilings are usually magnetic. All right, our pop drop.
These are so fun. If you guys aren't selling these yet, I don't know. I mean, they're a great little. They're so
The end of
easy
the
to make.
year, like you can make
So
so,
fun.
much money just selling those. Like something like that.
So we just add a 260 to the top of it. If you want to set it on there, Rachel, we are just gonna twist around a bunch of these. Honestly, you could just twist this 260 and call it a day. But I'm one of those people that's like, oh, I gotta tie it too. I don't trust it. I don't trust anything. I always tie everything more than I need to, and probably putting too much tension sometimes, but it just makes me feel better. See how cute that is?
So
All
cute.
right, and then we're gonna take the monofilament, and again, just kind of weave through it, or tie it to one of them, whatever you want.
I'm a weaver.
Yeah.
I'm a weaver too.
I'm not tired.
I weave and tie. All right, and we made this one a little bit longer, so that is something we didn't really touch on. You are really gonna wanna like understand the height of your ceilings that you're working with, and like how long or how low rather you want the stuff
Whatever
that's
the bottom is.
whatever the heck is hanging. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta get back here, guys.
Kim Golston said, so stinking cute. Thanks, Kim.
It's these iridescent starbursts, I'm telling you.
Go get yourself some. Having a party, search for iridescent starburst, burst party
Why
co.
is that not happening?
All right, it's hung.
Yay!
So
How does
cute.
that look? Is that a good spot?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, it looks so cute. Such a good
So
New
cute.
Year's.
So like New Year's setup, easy peasy with the mag
So
pole.
another thing about the pop and drops and hanging it with Clik, you can sell these to bars and restaurants for New Year's Eve. So I know personally, balloon drops kind of freak me out, right? Because it's like if the string doesn't pull, like what happens? But I feel like a pop and drop is like someone's gonna pop it, it's gonna work. So you can sell these to a restaurant. You can sell them like 5 of them, and they can have them throughout their ceiling and just do a pop at
They can have
midnight.
customers pop up.
So like they're just such a great sell for New Year's, and if you have a Clik system, you're literally just gonna go in and like pop them up.
And
be
if you
done.
put the Starburst on top, again, upsell, moneymaker. I think. What do
How
you?
cute is that?
What do you charge for a pop drop, Alyssa?
$30. Well, I was charging 25. I upped them to 30 this year.
So you can probably, yeah, I'd
Like,
say,
for a restaurant or bar,
Yeah.
100 each. I mean,
yeah, especially if you put the
make that money.
Starburst on
Make
there,
that money.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't making it with Starburst. This is a new phenomenon, the Rachel Farm. So, but I honestly want to advertise it that way. It's so cute. Do you guys have any other questions?
Questions. Did I miss everything? Can you all show more? I mean, well, we're gonna show you. Yeah, we're gonna save it, and it'll be on Having a Party's YouTube on their page. We're also gonna post it to Burst Party Co.
And I think there's like
on Instagram.
5 more teachable moments on Clik.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be more information coming throughout the week on having a party and next week. So
Yep.
make sure you stay tuned. And I think Austin said they're gonna upload this to YouTube.
Yeah,
So
YouTube.
make sure you follow Having a Party's YouTube, and they should be uploading these so that you guys can watch.
And we'll also upload it to the Burst Party Co. Instagram. So follow us at Burst Party Co. Do you guys want to show how to take these down really quick?
Yeah, let's
Or
Oh, shoot, I was
the
jumping ahead.
oh no, don't jump ahead. We're gonna show you how to take down the larger install that we did. So you set this up for New Year's, and then you have to go back to strike. Now again, you're charging your client for this, so make sure you're making that money charging them for the strike fee. So when you go back to take it down, how easy is this? So you're just gonna, you have your mag mover, you have the little corkscrew piece, and you're just gonna loop it in. Hold on, I can't really, hold on one second, Rachel, I can't get a good angle.
It's hard to lay.
Okay, so you're gonna loop it into the little key ring, and
You literally
just pull it down.
Pull it down.
And that's it. And then
This comes down.
we're gonna lower it and then do the same thing on the other side. So you can just take these right down, and again, then you'll get your magnets back, so you don't have to keep buying them. Someone is asking about the wall cost, the shimmer wall. The
I got
shimmer
it on
wall,
Amazon. I
yeah.
think it's like around $250. But this is not. I think I had to get 2 sets of these panels, so it was actually like $500. They're expensive. I know you
Yeah.
can get them cheaper though. Now.
Yeah, I think a lot of places. I don't know if Having a Party sells shimmer walls, but yeah, I have mine are from Amazon as well. So she's gonna take down the other side.
Well, I think we just took down that.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, because we can't really see the pop drop.
Yeah, we'll put this back up.
Oh, Having a Party does sell shimmer walls. Larry said.
Oh, great! Sorry guys, we didn't know that.
Awesome.
Okay, I think it's all right.
So literally, you can get this entire setup from Having a Party. Buy it and double your money.
For New Year's.
And
Yeah.
tag us.
Double your money for New
Yeah,
Year's.
right on that light. I'm sure you saw it. You took it off. Great. Can you see the pop drop?
Yeah, we can see it now.
I love pop
Okay.
drops. I know they're pop and drop. I don't know what's wrong with me.
What other questions do we
Pop and drop
have? Throw some questions at us, you guys.
No, that means
Well, we
it's easy
could-
to understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't we do our little cheers and pop the pop and drop?
Yeah, we'll pop the pop and drop. We're gonna cheers for New Year's because you know this is a New Year's Eve setup, and then I'll come back and review any questions that we might have. So,
Oh my gosh.
cheers to you guys.
We
Cheers
pressed
to
this.
A good next year, 2024
Yep.
business.
big sales.
Woo!
All right.
Nice.
Fill her
This
up.
was so fun. Thanks to having a
Yeah.
party.
And Clik, and thank you for joining us, you guys.
Oh my
This was
gosh, should we get our
super
shirts,
fun.
you guys?
Oh,
we have to
yeah,
show
hold on.
guys. Having a party.
Hold
so
on.
nice
Shoot, we
shirts.
gotta put them on.
We gotta
Give
put
us
our
a second.
shirts on. Hold on. Costume.
Yeah,
We got.
hold on. Oop, don't spill this on your computer.
Yeah, that's my computer, you guys.
Where's my shirt?
That's right here.
Oh, ah! I hope this is my size.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Having a party. Teachable
you, guys.
moments. Thank you for having us.
Hold on, I'm still putting my shirt on. I'm getting dressed.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how it works. All
Oh,
right, cheers to having a party. Cheers to all of your balloon businesses. We wish everyone a really good this year.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's see if there's any questions.
It scared me too.
That will never not be scary hearing a balloon pop.
Let's see. Scroll up a little bit. See if we have any. Did you use
Bobo
balloon?
No, they're clear. They're just clear 18-inch
Qualatex.
Qualatex
Yeah.
balloons. Having a party sells them, I'm sure.
Just I use
I
24
actually-
inch for mine, but
To be honest, I have the balloon stuffer. I'm sure Having a Party sells those too. It has been like life changing for pop and drops, stuffing elves. Honestly, a lot of people come in with like their own like fun things. Like one girl came in to ask like a bride or like her maid of honor, and I had to put like a bunch of stuff in the balloon. Like I feel like 5 years ago I was like, oh, this is from like the 80s, the stuffed balloons, but they're honestly like making a comeback and so fun. So.
Grab one. All right, guys. Well, thank you.
thank you for joining us. And again, check out havinaparty.com.
Make sure to check out the rest of the Teachable
moments. Some Burst Party co-starburst. We also have some other designs too. I'll show you really quick.
Oh yeah, while we're here. Oh, somebody asked
while we're here.
what kind of balloon stuffer. Here, I'll show you
Oh, yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah.
We'll bring you over. I want one. I'm gonna buy
Did
one.
Larry comment? They do sell them, right? I'm sure. It's the Super Stuffer.
There it is. in
We'll
all
have to
its
do
glory.
another episode on how to use this bad boy.
Yeah. Someone said, "Can we see your shop?"
Yeah. Sure.
Wanna see?
It's kind of
All right.
messy right now because Rachel and May came in and just started
Wait a
putting all their
minute.
stuff.
Can I show
everywhere.
him the back room where all the magic happens?
Yeah, it's very, very messy right now, but this is real life, you guys.
Where all the work.
This is where a
Here's
lot of
the
the fringe
pile.
aerials hang that we were talking about. This is actually our Burst Party Coast backstop.
Yeah.
Yes,
Here's
real
one of our
life.
other balloons, you guys. How cute is this?
Sprinkle Starburst.
Adorable. 40
They're
inches.
40 inches. The
And
Starburst,
wait,
40
hold on, another
inches.
one back here. Okay, this one's a little bit deflated, but so
Look at that mushroom.
mushroom. Also available
So
at havinaparty.com.
And that is helium fill.
This is helium fill or air fill.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This is
wow.
where we package the Burst Party Coat orders at the moment.
Yes,
Jean
we got the
jacket
jean
balloon,
jacket.
guys. So cute.
So fun.
We have so many fun designs. You got. Oh my god, I can't wait to show you our new products for
Look at that.
spring.
I'm like
Pretty
a little
wall.
embarrassed how messy it is, but it's fine.
This is real
These
life,
are like
guys.
some installs that are coming up for the weekend, and we started prepping
Real
them.
life.
This is actually the twin air sizer.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
There she is.
This is where we hang Lily's aprons. I'm wearing one right now, but.
More fringe. Look at all this fringe she's got.
And then this is a disaster. So
This is
no
the
judgment.
disaster back room. The back room. The back room.
All the rentals.
But see, you got to make a mess to
Yeah.
make pretty stuff.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Vinyl.
The vinyl station,
It's actually usually much cleaner.
the coffee. Yeah, guys.
Well, thank you guys again,
Thank
and
you.
give us a follow at Burst Party Co on Instagram. And
We might have a TikTok soon. We'll
yeah,
see.
we might have a TikTok. We'll see.
Yeah.
We probably
So
should.
someone asked what size was the stuffed balloon? 18-inch? I think it was
Yeah, 18-inch. Yeah.
18-inch stuffed balloon, pop and drop.
Yep.
Cool.
Awesome.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We don't know how to end it.
We're going to be on here forever.
And now.